Hey friends, Worm here, or at least that's what we want it to be, and today we're going to be talking about Bungie's patching of the legendary shard glitch and where their priorities are in terms of Destiny 2. Now, for those of y'all who were unaware, there was basically a glitch in the game where, in regards to Guardian games, if you got the class item from the previous year, and the class item, not the Eververse class item, but the class item that's rewarded for your actual class place, the Titan Mark, Hunter Cloak, stuff like that. You could actually pull those from collections for, I think it was just Glimmer, and dismantle them for legendary shards. So in effect, you have an infinite legendary shard farm. And then, of course, once you run out of Glimmer, you can trade shards in for more of the Glimmer. So, Bungie, of course, that was early this morning, I believe, whenever it was discovered that players could do that. And of course, by, I want to say, 10 o'clock this morning Central, maybe it was even early, like maybe like 9:30 Central this morning, it had already been patched. And this, obviously, it's not wrong that it was patched. It was a bug. It was allowing players to get an infinite amount of a, what should be not limited, but, not easily obtainable currency in the game, and players could just get an infinite amount of it. So it's not wrong that Bungie patched it. However, this is where I want to talk about Bungie's priorities and where the heck they are. For weeks now, players have been hit with massive numbers of error codes. Players have been hit with, downtimes, just glitches, bugs, instability in general in Destiny 2, and it still persists to this day, like April 21st, when I'm making this video. To this day, it still persists, this issue with these servers. And it makes me as a player wonder, where are Bungie's priorities? Are they with, are they with player enjoyment? Because to me, it doesn't sound like it. It sounds to me like Bungie is not out for player enjoyment, because obviously the shard glitch was something everybody liked doing. I didn't do it because I got like 20 or almost 30,000 shards. I don't need legendary shards, but tons of players were getting in on the shard glitch because it was fun. It was entertaining to do. They were setting up macros to do it, stuff like that. And like I said, yes, it was a bug. Yes, it's okay that it got fixed, but why are we fixing this bug here when we have server issues, when we have, weapon balancing issues that really should be taking priority? Okay, Bungie is not, I don't think they're really out for player fun, it feels like, because the fun factor that players can face in game, I would rather be able to farm shards for an hour than get kicked from the game. Okay, I would rather that. So why is Bungie fixing the legendary shard glitch when they could be working on server instability? And this goes back into what we had talked about in previous videos. Bungie is losing its personal touch, number one. Okay, number two, I think that Bungie is allocating their resources to their new IP that's coming, and it's slowly causing Destiny more and more problems. And I know when it comes to the servers and stuff, Destiny 2 is running on old servers. It was released in 2017, but I think Destiny 2 is running on the D1. I'm sorry, not servers, like engine and servers. Look, the game's been up for 7 years. Destiny 2 has been out for 7 years, okay? So in that 7 years time, we've gone through, different levels, or different consoles. We've gone through different, graphics cards on PC. We've gone through a lot of stuff, and I think that Bungie is having a difficult time keeping up with the game. But until they get their other, the server issues, the bugs, the general instability worked on and fixed, they need to stop worrying about whether or not players are able to get, legendary shards. Okay, because legendary shards, like, they're not difficult to come by. Like, I swear I get more legendary shards than I actually end up spending because of how many legendaries drop in the game. Like, I don't need to sit and farm shards, but there are players who just want to sit and farm. They got 30 shards to their name. Why not sit and let them farm for a week while you work on, the servers, the instability, the problems, the bugs, the glitches, Bungie's, they don't have their priorities straight. Is what it feels like to me. They do not have their priorities straight. They are focused on things that are less important getting things fixed. And this is nothing new. Okay, this is absolutely nothing new. We've seen this time and time again where Bungie will, oh, there's a glitch that, you know, people are enjoying using and stuff like that. Let's go ahead and patch it. But in the past, it was okay. In the past, it was okay because, hey, you know what? Yeah, we were enjoying this glitch. You know, the enhancement core farm from way back when, I believe it was the Recluse was relevant. You know, you could earn the Recluse, you could pull it from collections, dismantle it for enhancement cores, right? And the enhancement cores, like it was a farm. It lasted for even longer than the legendary shard farm. I think it lasted for like 2 days or something like that. But players were able to get a bunch of them. Then Bungie patched it. It was like, oh darn, Bungie patched it. But the thing is, at that time period in the game, we didn't have severe issues plaguing the game. We didn't have severe connection issues. We didn't have this kind of instability where, you know, you join a game and it's like, oh my gosh, like, I don't know, am I going to get kicked? Am I even going to be able to get in? And this is, you know, it would be different if this was like once in a week, or, you know, once in a blue moon, sorry. You know, maybe right after reset, you know, there's a little bit of higher traffic, some strain on the servers, stuff like that. But like last week, or I'm sorry, I should say earlier this week, I was encountering multiple error codes, multiple kicks, you know, from strikes, you know, Grandmasters, Crucible, anything. I was playing, you know, just playing around in Neomuna, and I'm getting kicked. I'm getting, you know, Honeydew. I'm getting what is it? Beaver, sorry, I'm getting chicken. Like, I'm getting all these different area codes. Like, you know, I have a zoo basically in my computer system now because the amount of error codes I've gotten, and I've just been kicked for no reason. Like, I have not done Grandmasters. I attempted some Grandmasters on Wednesday, I believe it was. Got kicked out of them. I haven't tried them since because I'm not about to sit for 45 minutes, get to the final boss room, and then potentially get kicked out and kicked to orbits. You know, that is a infuriating moment. And Bungie, what do? Oh, let's go out and fix this minor shard that allows players to get too much of very common currency. Okay. Again, it's not like players are getting in ascendant shards. You know, oh my gosh, like there's an ascendant shard farm where players are getting, you know, one ascendant shard every time they dismantle something. Like, that's a different story. That I could see, okay, maybe get on it, you know, blah blah blah. But the legendary shard glitch, like it just shows the community their priorities. It just shows that Bungie has no, you know, they don't know what it is that the players want. Players want a game that they can play without fear of getting booted, kicked, glitched, whatever. And Bungie can't deliver on that because they're too worried about, oh, well, what if players abuse a glitch to get more of a common currency than what they should? Anyways, this is, you could say this is kind of a rant video. You know, my question to Bungie is, what's going on? Why are we focusing on patching legendary shard glitches versus, you know, fixing core issues with the game? And I'm sure that, you know, somebody might come in the comments and say, well, you know, it's probably really easy to fix a legendary shard glitch as opposed to fixing the servers. That's, again, we don't live in a world where like in the world of gaming and development, players don't care about the easy things to fix versus the difficult things to fix. Like, players care about the problems and the solutions. And the problem with the server instability, the kicks, stuff like that, is much higher than the problem with legendary shards. Okay, and Bungie thinks that, oh, well, you know, the players, they have more of an issue with legendary shards than the servers. Don't fix the legendary shards. I don't care how easy it is. Show players, hey, you know what? We take this game seriously. We take our players' enjoyment seriously. We want to patch the server instability or the constant error codes, whatever it is, before we even patch this legendary shard glitch. And then if Bungie's so, like, you know, adamant on getting the legendary shard glitch fixed, you would think that would put them into overdrive. Okay, we got to figure out a you know, a fix for this, you know, these server issues. That way we can fix the legendary shards. That way players don't farm hundreds of thousands of legendary shards, you know, over a course of however long. But anyways, that's it for this rant video. Or not really, it's kind of a rant, kind of making valid points here. But let me know what you think. You know, what's like, do you think it's an okay thing that Bungie fixed the legendary shard glitch prior to fixing the server instability? I don't know. I want to hear your thoughts. Let me know down in the comments below because I read all y'all's comments. And of course, if you want more daily Destiny content, drop a sub, like the video if you enjoyed it, and hey, watch the thing that YouTube's telling you to watch right now because I think you might enjoy that. Bye for now, guys.